Business success is about assembling the right team. It's the businesses behind the business that makes it all possible. When you think about businesses growing their sales beyond forecasts like Momofuku, or even a legacy business like Mattel, sure, you think about a product with demand, a focused brand, and influence-driven marketing, but a big component is the business behind the business, making selling and for shoppers, buying simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Shopify is home of the #1 checkout on the planet, and the not-so-secret Shop Pay boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Momofuku uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/DCR, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/DCR to upgrade your selling today. That's shopify.com/DCR. There's a growing expense eating into your company's profits, your cloud computing bill. What if you could cut your cloud bill in half and improve performance? Well, if you act by May 31st, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure can help you do just that. OCI is the next generation cloud designed for every workload, where you can run any application or AI project faster and more securely for less. This half-off offer is only for new U.S. customers with a minimum financial commitment. See if you qualify at oracle.com/DCR. It's 8 a.m. Eastern, April 13th, and this is your daily crypto report. Bitcoin is down slightly at $84,457. ETH is down slightly at $1,603. XRP is down slightly at $2.19. Senate Democrats have introduced the Clean Cloud Act of 2025, a bill that targets emissions from crypto mining facilities and AI data centers. It would set regional emissions caps based on DOE studies and reduce those caps by 11% each year until hitting zero in 2035. At that point, facilities must run on 100% renewable energy or face fines. Facilities over 100 kilowatts would have to file detailed annual reports on their electricity use and sources so the EPA can calculate emissions intensity and enforce penalties. The fines are tied to how much they exceed the cap and can't be passed on to customers. Collected funds would help offset energy costs for residents and support clean energy projects. The bill specifically assigns responsibility to tenants, not landlords, which could impact crypto startups leasing data center space. It's likely to face Republican opposition. President Trump has voiced support for expanding U.S. Bitcoin mining, and his sons are also working to take their mining venture public. Well, Binance founder CZ is pushing back on a Wall Street Journal report that claims he gave evidence against Tron founder Justin Sun as part of his plea deal with the DOJ. CZ called the report a smear campaign and denied cooperating in that way, adding that people who become government witnesses don't go to prison. Sun also dismissed the rumors, calling CZ a friend and mentor. The WSJ report also claims Binance execs recently met with Treasury officials to try to remove a long-term compliance monitor overseeing anti-money laundering enforcement. Binance reportedly believes the Trump administration might be more open to easing those restrictions. At the same time, Binance is said to be in talks to list the new Trump-associated stablecoin USD1 from World Liberty Financial. CZ served a 4-month sentence after pleading guilty to Bank Secrecy Act violations. He has denied seeking a Trump pardon but said no felon would mind one. And finally, more on Binance. The SEC and Binance have jointly asked a judge to extend the pause in their legal battle for another 60 days as they continue productive discussions. The current stay, approved in February, would now run through mid-June if granted. The pause allows time for the SEC to get internal approvals on any potential resolution or changes to the case. Binance agrees that keeping the case on hold is the best move for now. While some SEC claims against Binance were dismissed last year, most remain. The filing also hints that the SEC's new crypto task force, led by Commissioner Hester Pierce, could influence the direction of the case. The task force has been holding roundtables to explore clearer, more collaborative crypto regulation. That's all for us today. Visit us at dailycryptoreport.io and listen to us everywhere else you podcast under Daily Crypto Report.
If you're feeling overwhelmed by the news cycle, you are not alone. I'm Emma Varvalucas, and along with Progress Network founder Zachary Karabell, I host What Could Go Right, a podcast that looks beyond the headlines to uncover progress happening in the world, even in difficult times. Each week, we sit down with experts to discuss today's biggest challenges, without ignoring the hard stuff. We bring nuance, insight, and a forward-looking perspective to help make sense of the current moment. Fight the urge to doom scroll. Tune in to What Could Go Right instead, wherever you get your podcasts.
That finale of The Bachelor was ridiculous.
Lest we forget this past season of Love is Blind.
I know.
At least there's always Sex in the City to keep us warm and fuzzy at night.
Always. Watching it back 25 years later has been the best.
Why are we so obsessed with watching people fall in love on TV?
Every week on our podcast, Two Black Girls, One Rose, we break down your favorite TV shows centering modern dating, love, and relationships.
Come ready to unpack the mess and have a laugh with us. I'm Justine.
And I'm Natasha.
See you every week on all podcast platforms.